watching Boys Fishing Crew.
What's up? This is Richie from Boys Fishing Crew. I got Kuya Sherman in the back.
Oh,
Once
snap.
again, we're back on the filleting section. And also, once again, we got lucky enough that we were given a yellow tail fish. This is a California
Yeah,
yellow
look at
tail.
that.
Look how fresh this is. You can see the yellow on the line of the body. I don't know how they call it in different states, but here in California we call it yellowtail due to the fact that the tail is yellow and there's yellow line across the body. So this is a full-grown yellowtail, and if you can see in the eye, it's very, very clear. So that means it's a fresh fish. Booyah shaka, right there. First, I want to take a shout out to the guys at Destiny, the guys at Kelly H, Kuya Joel, Kuya Elmer, Kuya Pork Chop, Winsol, and
John Roy.
Raul, aka John Roy, everybody else. But some of the guys are still in the water. Shout out to you guys. We'll be seeing you guys soon. So yeah, we were giving out this nice looking yellowtail. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fillet it. Hopefully, cook some for you guys and see how it look. Pretty much this fish has still got everything. You got the gills right there. Boom! Look how red that thing is, and still got the stomach. So we're gonna take, we're gonna fillet this up. We're just gonna break it down to section from here, and then take the guts out, and then fillet them off for you guys.
Yep.
Also, shout out to Hayworth Fishing, guys. If you guys are interested in buying fish that you see us cutting up, all these things right here, they have the fresh fish you can buy. They're located either Point Loma, but they start selling fish on Friday all the way through Sunday. No, all the way through Saturday, right? So from Friday, you guys can see them at Point Loma. If you see the boat Kelly H or Heather G, Anthony G, all the Hayworth fishing vessels, they pretty much sell a whole bunch of other stuff like crabs, lobsters, depending on the season.
Yep.
Also, you can get like this type of fish, tuna, opa, what they call that, moonfish, halibut, and also
Yellowfin.
and yellowfin tuna. You guys could on a Saturday. You guys actually go find them downtown. What was called Tuna Alley.
Next to Seaport Village.
Next to Seaport Village, you guys could go over there. Say what's up. Even though you guys are not buying fish, just say, hey, Boys Fishing Crew, Richie, Chris Sherman, Jeff, everybody else. Hey, say what's up to totally say what's up to you guys. You guys could buy fish, all in sections, all different type of fillets of fish, from the head to the collarbones, and to the meat and to the belly. You know what I mean? Just say what's up to the guys, and tell them Boys Fishing Crew send you guys. And yeah, so let's begin. And now what I have, clean towel just to wipe down the body. I like to have a wet towel, just keep them moist when you're wiping down. And also I have a deboner. I forgot to bring my saw, but I have the deboner. And also a fillet knife right here. Wild Fish. Not sponsored, but I want to shout them out. Wild Fish. Not sponsored, but yeah. So let's begin, guys. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut through here, but I'm gonna do this though. I was told I filleted this one time, but I was told by the professional you can fillet this in 2 cuts or 1 cut.
Wait, hold on. Who's the professional?
Yeah, shout out to Kuya Joel. He's always
snap.
giving me some knowledge on how to fillet fish. Like I always said, we're not professional we can't even claim to be professional filleting fish. We were just giving the advice of how to fillet certain fish. So every time we see him, he's always passing down the knowledge of us trying to fillet fish. And he watches this video, so I gotta make sure it's done right. You know what I'm saying, right?
Hey, Joel.
Yep. So yeah, let's begin, guys. So like I said, there's still a stomach inside of this. Also, gotta take the gill out. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna cut here, and then I'm gonna slice here just to get the stomach out, and then I'm gonna fillet. But I think I'm gonna start here. So let's begin. I'm gonna get my big knife, right? So you just wanna go under the bottom fin, like so. Just trying to get that collarbone, you know what I mean? And get some meat on that, so just in case you want to make soup, right? Off of that, clean your knife outwards. Yes, always clean your knife too, so it doesn't stick to the meat. And now I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna do the same thing. Boom. So, same exact situation here. I'm gonna just follow your groove.
I heard this is a really delicious fish.
Yes, I've had this a lot of times, but I don't think Chris Sherman have had it. So that's why we're so excited to have this type of fish and fillet it for you guys. Now, from there, as you can see, there's still a stomach. So I'm gonna cut across.
That's right.
Right.
There it is.
There it is. So I'm just gonna cut.
Right in the middle.
Make sure you have a sharp knife too, so you don't. Right in the middle. A lot of people, they like to cut it here to get that thing out. So the stomach of this fish.
Like a spider web inside.
Like a spider web, right? So I'm just gonna cut out of there. All right. Fresh, as you can see. I'm gonna stick a.
Looks nice. Alright, Doc.
Blood out of that.
Wipe that blood.
Wipe it off there. Alright. So now, I'm gonna take some of that out of there.
So actually it's a white meat, huh?
Yeah, it is. It's way different than tuna. A lot of people think that when you say yellow
Tail?
the yellow tail, I automatically think like tuna, you know, which is not. So, do is just gonna cut it straight, get the stomach out of there, and then I'm gonna break the head. Boom. So get the stomach. Cut it out.
But some people, they have their own way to you know, to remove the guts out.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, always. I mean, this is
That's your way.
my way. You know, a lot easier. I think it's for me to just move around it. So you know, if you have the guts in there while you're filleting, it gets kind of bloody like this. So you just remove that, and then just break the head. Boom,
There you go.
like so.
Oh snap! And it snapped it.
Snapped it. Boom. Now you have the fish heads.
There it is.
Right there. You want to make soup and a bunch of other stuff with it. It's cool. All right, so now we are left with just the body and the fin. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fillet from here on out. So I'm gonna put it sideways, guys, like
There you
that,
go.
and take my fillet
Look at that
knife.
yellow tail.
Always have your area clean, you know.
So can you eat this like a sashimi style?
I believe so. I mean, any other fish from the ocean, I think, for me, my opinion, you can eat it pretty much raw. You know? I don't know about aside from salmon and trout from freshwater, you can eat raw. So
Yep.
I just want to do my cut here, like that, right? And then I'm just gonna go to the tail. I'm gonna hit that bone. I mean, this thing has a lot of scales. I mean, a lot of people, they'll take the scales out, but if you just filleting it, so I'm just gonna cut through. Again, guys, I'm not professional at this. I'm practicing, or we're practicing. Get this. So, in the center of this, with the yellow tail, it's not like tuna, right? All right, guys. So I've cut one cut here. So, like I was saying, in here with the yellow tail and the bone, they're thicker, so it's gonna come up like bumpy. So when you get your knife to the second one, you just kind of follow the groove to fillet the knife out of there. So I'm just gonna take that out of there. Right there, I'm already hitting the bone. All right. There you go. So as you can see, that's what I'm talking about, what the bone is. All right. So you're just gonna follow your knife like on a groove of the bone. Like I said, take your time. You know, you don't want to rush this and leave a lot of meat in there. So there's a bone here. Let's cut that. All right. So once you pass that bone right there, then you can just fillet it. All right. So now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my knife poking through the skin right here. Boom. And then just kind of cut. So you want to cut slanted. So this is the bone, all right? You don't want to cut like this because since the bone's sticking out like that, you're gonna get a lot of meat off left in the bone. So you want to cut inward like that and then just follow it. That's what I'm doing right now. Get my other knife, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spin it, guys, so you guys can see this for the camera, and I'm just gonna cut here, just kind of finish it off. There you go. I'll just follow, be able to get that in there. Stomach. See, I'm just popping that off because I want to get the ribs in there. Excess out. And then just tap your deboner. Just peel. Sometimes you get a bone that's like don't want to cooperate. Right, there we go. Let's flip it, guys, and see how it looks, how it did. Booyah! Look at that. For somebody that only played this the second time, I think I did pretty good. This is what I'm talking about, guys. If you look at right here, see that bone? On the tuna, they're more up the yellowtail. It's like a knuckle. Pretty much every single one's a knuckle. So you gotta get your knives, pop that, and then work yourself out. So, and if you can see here, there's a pin bone. What you could do is you just cut that all the way, right? Cut that right there. You know. Trying to get a grip out of that. Just pull that pin bone out. Or you can just cut around that. I just don't want to cut through this plastic, so I'm doing it like this and hit the table. And then you have the loin for the yellowtail. And you have the belly side. What I'm gonna do with this is you can take the spinal by just kind of working it out of there, just filleting it on top. I mean, you can see where the bone are at. Just taking that. Like I said, this is how way I do it. I know you guys have different style of doing it. meat instead of filling the whole belly out. Boom, boom. And now you're left with a beautiful belly. Big yellow tail tuna. Alright, so pretty much we are gonna do the same thing on the other side. You know. And just kinda right there. Your knife outwards. Make your cut. There's the bone again, guys. Like I said, kind of wiggly enough. Alright. Then flip it here. You can have a towel just to kind of hold the fish so it doesn't slide. So there's another trick to this. A lot of people do a fillet like this and just run the knife like that. So let's try that one too. I've never done it like that. So seems like get the ribs. Gonna fillet around the ribs. Alright, see? And then follow your line. I didn't know that it's been a long time since I filleted this fish, that the bone in this, it's so thick it fights your knife, even if you got a sharp knife. Alright guys, so this is the other side of the fish, right here, and this is the bone part of the fish. I don't think we did too bad, aside from us having a problem on the rib part because the bone is so thick in this. So yeah, that's how you fillet, or that's how I fillet the yellowtail. You know, we're gonna portion it and things like that. So I would like to, what I do is I just crack this. If you can crack it, because the bone in this is super thick. Make this into a soup. Same with the head. You know, and all the other part, get the fish soup, fish bone soup out of this, and then cook out the meat. So yeah, I would like to divide this. I'm gonna divide this, and we'll see you guys in the kitchen. We're gonna try to cook in this. Yeah, so we'll see you guys in the kitchen right about now.
Relax.
Oh, snap.